Hello. So today I want to tell you about two absolutely adorable games from Maka Games that I was shown and given at Gen Con. So first off, we have License to Krill. You know, I love a pun. And then we have Hissy Fit. These are both great family weight games. And what I really like is that License to Krill is competitive and Hissy Fit is cooperative. So if you have someone in your family who likes to rage quit or really struggles with winning or losing, Hissy Fit is a great option. And if you have, people who like a little bit more of that competitiveness, License to Krill is fantastic. The game gets stored in here, and the whale's mouth also serves as the discard pile. So I love that. So let me tell you about License to Krill first. So in this game, you will have a market set up. It's for 2 to 5 players, and there's going to be cards out here that have different options on them. So these are all out here, and you want to get the most kelp because kelp is points, and then other cards are going to have points and effects on them as well. So there's a kelp forest out here. The golden kelp is worth the most. Then you have just your regular old green kelp. And when we get into the red kelp, that is negative points. So you want to try and avoid that or discard that or get that onto other people. So this will get refilled as things happen. You'll have cards in your hand, all of that. But then there's the whale. So obviously the whale is going to be a major part of this game. So the whale will start out pointing at the start player, and that matters because some of these cards will tell you to do something with the whale, and then, hair in my mouth, you will draw a whale card every turn. And you will do what it says. So this is the whale is exploring. The whale targets any player. So if I'm the current target of the whale, I get to move the whale. Other options are breaching. Move whale to player with the most cards, because sometimes when the whale targets someone, something happens. So a tail slap, the whale eats 1 market card. So if you're the whale target, you get to choose. If you're breaching, we talked about that one, move to the most players. Pass the whale clockwise. The whale target takes a random card from the whale. So then if you're the whale target, you would get to reach in here and take a random card, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. And you will keep going until the 5 final krill cards that are at the bottom of the deck start showing up. And whenever you get to the one that says krilling blow, that indicates the end of the game. So you know the game is going to end when you start seeing these, but you don't know where in the order of 5 this card is. So that is License to Krill. It's a lot of fun. A whale with a tie makes it even better. Like I said, everything stores in the whale, which is also great because it's cute. It serves a purpose and it stores your game. So let me show you. Everything just fits right back in there. And when you have fewer than 5 players, you will have fewer than 5 market cards out there. The game walks you through that. So here is everything. And then we just feed it to the whale. Like that. Zipper up, and we're good to go. So easy to take with you. Then we have Hissy Fit. This game is for 1 to 5 players, so yes, play solo. So you can start getting kids into solo games early, or even as an adult, you can play this. But I love that it has a solo, and we can introduce that concept in family games. Plays 1 to 5 players, and in this game, you are trying to get your cat to the vet, which if any of you own cats, you know how fun that is, without getting 5 scratches. So there are cat cards out here. And there are human cards. Human cards are going to be doing things to entice the cat. Cat cards are going to be, well, cats. You have some icon guides so you can see. The only drawback is you only have 2, and it's a 1 to 5 player game. And then you have 4 different cat modes you can play on. So you can adjust your difficulty. So when you're learning, play on kitten mode. It's going to be the easiest, but as you and the group you play with gets better, you can move up to the feral modes. So we have all of that going on. And then we have these Hissy Fit cards. And if we get our tokens on here, if all 3 get covered up, the cat has a Hissy Fit, and then something is going to happen immediately. So we resolve that. So we will have a hand of cards. And then there's going to be some cards out here. There will be a cat card. So on my turn, the first thing I'm going to do is turn over a cat. and resolve its instant effect. There's different icons. It's going to tell me to do something. Whenever you see this, that means you get a scratch. Where's my kitten mode? It's my kitten mode card. If I take in kitten mode, you get 6 scratches, and all the other modes, you get 5. If I ever take on 5 scratches, we lose. So if I take on a scratch, I have to put that there, keep track of my scratches. I also can have calm tokens so that I can do things. And there's ways to remove scratches. There's ways to remove hissy fit tokens. So it's that back and forth, that tug of war, but all under the cute guise of getting a cat to the vet. So you resolve any instant effects, and then you can play your cards. So I can do something like a towel wrap to help calm the cat down. And the thing that's cool is each of these cards has anywhere between 1 and 3 symbols. So if I play that, which has this food symbol, I can then also play another card from my hand with the food symbol, and anyone else in the group can play a card with that food symbol. So we can help combo on our moves and on other people's moves to get that darn cat to the vet. So I think this is a really clever game because, again, it's a fun theme people can relate to. I love that we're introducing cooperative and solo play to people at the family game level, and it's in more of a fun way than some of those like really, really early cooperative games for really young kids. This game has some strategy to it. I love that you have to pay attention on other people's turns so that you can help combo on their turn, so that you're learning like, oh, it's not just all about me. So hopefully we are eliminating alpha gamers from a very early age. But these aren't just for families. These are just fun, lightweight filler games. I enjoy both of them. So go check out Hissy Fit and Licensed to Krill from Maka Games. Give me a like and a follow, and I'll keep bringing you more board game content. Thanks. Bye.